Yeah, so far, January really hasn't been that bad this year. Missing is a brand new 2023 mystery film directed by Nick Johnson and Will Merrick, and it stars Storm Reid and Joaquim de Almeida. And I was actually really interested in seeing this movie because the first movie in this series, Searching, was one of the best movies of 2018. It still holds up, in my opinion. And so when they announced a sequel to it, first of all, I didn't know what the hell they were going to do with it. And then the trailer came out. I'm like, okay, this looks interesting. So I went and saw it recently. So let's go ahead and review this movie, starting off with the good. And there's a lot that I really like about this movie. First of all, Storm Reid is the main character in this movie, and she does a terrific job. I haven't really seen her in anything aside from The Suicide Squad, and I did like her small part in that movie, but it wasn't really a showcase of her acting talent. This movie definitely cements her as a really great actress, in my opinion. Again, I haven't seen her in anything else, so maybe she was great in something before this, but this is the movie that really sold me on her. She's really great in this movie, and I really like the way she plays the character. And then you have Joaquim de Almeida, who is this guy who's helping Storm Reid out throughout the story, and I really liked him in this movie. He's easily the best character, in my opinion. He steals the show every time he's on screen, and he's actually got a nice little backstory to him. It's not explored a whole bunch, but it's talked about a few times, and it's a really good emotional little backstory for the character. Now, the story here is a lot like the first movie, Searching. Someone goes missing, and another person who is connected to this person is going through computers, emails, and all that, trying to find them. And usually I'm not a fan of this whole gimmick of a story being told through a computer screen. Both Unfriended movies were absolutely terrible, in my opinion. So when I found out that Searching was doing the same thing back in 2018, I'm like, great, it's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same boring gimmick. But then I saw the movie, I'm like, wow, they actually utilized the gimmick very well. And they still used the gimmick very well in this movie. Maybe they'll make a third one. I don't know. But I feel like it uses the gimmick of computer screen storytelling very well, unlike the Unfriended movies. And I really like the mystery at the center of the movie. It does keep you guessing the entire time, because every time you think you've got it figured out, they throw another curveball in there. And it keeps you guessing up until the final reveal, which I'll talk about later. But the overarching mystery and the way it keeps you guessing the entire time, very, very well done, in my opinion. This movie doesn't have much of a score or soundtrack because it's all mainly told through the lens of a computer camera, but it's still really good when there is music in the movie. And also, a bit of a spoiler, I like how this movie does kind of reference the first movie as well. It confirms that they're in the same universe, but that's about all for the good. Let's go ahead on to the bad, and there's one very big thing I had wrong with this movie, and that's the final reveal of what was going on. I get what they were going for, but the fact that they went there, it was so dumb. And I mean that as a Glass Onion reference. It is so dumb. Some people will say it's brilliant, but it's just dumb in my opinion. But that's about all for the bad. On to the final thoughts. I really enjoyed Missing. Much more than I thought I was going to, because the trailer did kind of give away some stuff. So don't watch the trailer for this movie. But Missing is a really good mystery film. Could have done with a better twist, but I'm still going to give it a 9 out of 10. That was my thoughts on Missing. Have you seen this movie? What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.